Keith Thurman again calls out Manny Pacquiao. Do, 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 do. Stay tuned.
It's your boy, it's the champ. You already know. You already know. That's what you call love in the club. That's what you call love in the club, man. In the club, man. Yes, love in the club. For sure. Look at the boy right there. Look at the boy right there. Man, Tokyo, baby. Tokyo. We getting it in. Tokyo. It's the champ, baby. Tokyo.
PACMAN, sign the papers. PACMAN, sign that contract.
What we need? What we need?
PACMAN, sign that contract.
PACMAN.
Yes, sir.
PACMAN.
Yes, sir.
PACMAN.
Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing if you want to become part of the gang notification gang. Please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. We working. Now, Keith Thurman, it looks like he's in Tokyo right now. He just fought a tough fight with Josecito Lopez this January. You know, maybe tougher than expected, or at least from a fan's perspective. You know, he got through it, retained his WBA title. Now, he is the super champion. He's back off a long layoff. We don't know how much of his performance was affected by that 2-year layoff versus just, you know, we got to give credit to Josecito Lopez and trainer Robert Garcia for just having a good game plan. Nonetheless, Keith Thurman got past it. He shook off the cobwebs and retained his title. He is the WBA super champion. Now, there's another guy who made his return to the sport with Al Heyman, and that's Manny Pacquiao. I want to make a fight. He just fought Adrian Broner. I was at the fight, covered as media. It was a good fight. And, you know, Pacquiao was sick. That's what he says. And it looked like he was, you know, I don't see any reason he had to lie. It looked like he was, like, blowing his nose and stuff. He defeated Broner. I thought, you know, Broner says he thought, you know, I beat that. Man, you know, AB. Ain't boo boy. You know, I beat that boy. That's what Broner said. But I had Pacquiao winning on my particular scorecard. Pacquiao advances. Now, Pacquiao also has a WBA regular belt that he got from the Lucas Matisse fight in Malaysia. You've seen the video at the beginning. Keith Thurman again is calling out Manny Pacquiao. He's like, come on, PACMAN, PACMAN, PACMAN. And he's screaming out his name. Freddie Roach has done recent interviews. He reunited with Pacquiao, so they're back a team and a duo in boxing. Freddie Roach says he wants the Mayweather fight if Mayweather doesn't want the fight, which Mayweather's staying true to not really worrying about Pacquiao, because Gervonta Tank Davis just fought yesterday and questions came out about, like, Lomachenko and for Mayweather's career about a Pacquiao rematch, and he seemed to kind of brush the questions off. It didn't really go too deep in detail about fighting Pacquiao or anything, so it doesn't look like he wants to talk about it. I don't know if the fight will happen. Mayweather likes to be in control of, you know, any kind of release, and so, you know, he might just be trying to keep people in suspense, or maybe he's happily retired and he's serious and he's really not trying to get lured back. I don't know. But like I said, Freddie Roach called for the Thurman fight. Pacquiao, he did interviews and he said he wants to fight any of Errol Spence versus Mikey Winner. He said Sean Porter, Keith Thurman, he's with it. You know, he has his new deal. He sounds reinvigorated. This would be a great 2019 fight. Obviously, I've been a long supporter of the Errol Spence calling out Keith Thurman and seeing that fight. You know, not that I have a horse in the race. I just wanted to see the fight. It's a good fight. But Keith Thurman didn't seem too gung-ho. But for whatever reason, he seems gung-ho with fighting a Manny Pacquiao, because he's vehemently called out Pacquiao for the last couple of years. Maybe it's because Pacquiao's older and he likes his chances and he knows he's going to be in a difficult fight. Maybe he thinks he'll make more money with Pacquiao, or, it could be a combination of both. He likes his chances, plus he knows he's going to make some money and big money with Pacquiao. But for whatever reason, I don't know. That's not for me to decide. I still like the fight. Keith Thurman had some trouble with Josecito Lopez. That vulnerability is going to get people interested. Was that merely because he had been out of the sport for 2 years, or was it because he's lost a step? We don't really know. Pacquiao, I thought he looked pretty good, pretty sharp. Definitely he's quick, and he has enough in the can to give any top welterweight, and the type of experience he carries, he has enough in the can, to me, to give anybody problems. So, I like the fact that Keith Thurman is calling it out. And, it's amazing that Pacquiao, when he was with Top Rank, it seemed like these fights were so distant. But now that he's on the Al Haymon side, it looks like these fights could really be a reality. I know Keith Thurman was calling out Pacquiao at portions of his career when he was with Top Rank, and Bob Arum literally did an interview and kind of admonished Thurman, saying that's not how you make a fight, by going on Twitter and screaming this and that, stuff like that, and he kind of brushed it off. So I don't know the behind the scenes stuff, but it looks like, to me, these fights could be a reality. Pacquiao, he's kind of taking the bull by his horns, and he's kind of domineering his own career. It looks like, I think he cut Michael Conks completely, and I don't know. Maybe those people were holding him back previously, and Pacquiao was really looking for all the smoke. But from what he's saying, he wants all the smoke. He's down to fight all these guys. But for whatever reason, previously, before he joined with Al Haymon, I don't feel like those fights were really close. They would say oh, Pacquiao, we offered Danny Garcia and Adrian Broner money to fight, but then the fights would never go through. And then Broner would laugh at the money that he was offered, $3-4 million. But Pacquiao's first fight with Al Haymon, somehow, some way, the fight gets done, So kind of makes you wonder. But fuck all that. Keith Thurman versus Manny Pacquiao, still a good fight. Still a fight that I think needs to happen based on the styles. I mean, I don't know. They both kind of jump in a bit and use some legs. They both have power. Keith Thurman, more orthodox. Pacquiao, southpaw. Keith Thurman has youth and he's bigger, but Pacquiao really has no rhythm. I don't know. The vulnerability showed in the Josecito Lopez fight. It's just a good fight. If Josecito Lopez can hurt you, then Pacquiao, if he lands the right succession of punches, definitely can hurt you, in my opinion. So I like it. I think the timing's good for the fight. I think it'll be a big 2019 fight. And most importantly, it will consolidate these dumbass belts from the WBA. The WBA has way too many belts in each division, and it makes it hard to identify who's the real champion. There's no reason that you got Pacquiao and Keith Thurman in the same division and they're both WBA champions of some sort. It's not even some kind of WBA international belt or something that you would get if you're in the UK. This is a WBA regular and a WBA super champion. That just sounds stupid. And for casual fans who don't really follow the sport all too well, it becomes confusing. You just hear okay, so the WBA, who's the champion? Well, technically Keith Thurman, he's the super champion. Well, Pacquiao, he the regular champion. That just sounds crazy. Boxing used to be very simplistic. There'd be one champion in a division. You want to be a champion, knock him out. Beat him. End of story. You want to be a champion in this division, fight this one person, and that's it. Throughout the years, there became more sanctioning bodies, and within the sanctioning bodies, there became more belts, like the Shawn Michaels Intercontinental Sweet Chin Music belt. I'm not your boy, toy. I know I'm sexy. I got the love that drive all the way. I'm not your boy, toy. Y'all don't know about that, Shawn Michaels. I love the fight. Keith Thurman versus Manny Pacquiao. Make the fight. Want to see it. Want to witness it. It'll be a consolidation. It'll be a great 2019 edition. It can happen based on where both fight fighters are in their career and the side of the fence that they're on, I see no reason why. And it'll help clean up some of this mess with so many different belts. And the welterweight's stacked, so we got to start seeing consolidations and unifications. Let me know what you guys think. Who would you favor? You know, it's really a hard fight to gauge if you think about it at the timing. You know, at one point I was like, nah, Keith Thurman, he's way too youthful, because Keith Thurman was looking like, you know, a real problem. But that's the thing, you take 2 years off, you know, other guys fighting more active, they're staying sharp, they're staying in the gym, they might be managing their weight because they're fighting every 6 months or so. But with Thurman, we don't know. You know, he's in Tokyo, looks like he's at a bar. I don't know if he drinks. You know, I haven't heard about Keith Thurman not drinking, but, you know, I'm not going to put that on him. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. But, you know, they have to have a level of discipline and know when to pull back and those types of things. Because from everyone that I ever talked to that knows Pacquiao on a personal level, that have sparred him, that have trained with him, they all say similar things. He's a gym rat, and, you know, he will outwork you. Like, you see it. Like, just look at the, like, I think it's by design. Like, you see them when he's running in groups in LA and, you know, just running. He's like one of the people in the front, if not the guy in the lead, you know, and there's other people running behind him. I don't, you know, maybe that's something, some other reason for that, but I think he's well conditioned, well cardio. Let me know what you guys think. Thurman versus Pacquiao. I like how Thurman's back on the scene and he's vocal, though. I will give him that. And, you know, Pacquiao's been vocal too. So this could turn out to be something good. Let me know what happens in the comment section. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego. Signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.